Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to 90 Day Fiancé latest news. The only sounds in the hospital room are the constant beeping of the monitors and the gentle muttering of the nurses as they walk past. With her body slightly leaned forward, as though her presence alone might protect her newborn boy from the outside world, Shaeeda sits on a tiny chair beside his crib. Although the room is bright and antiseptic, she finds it strange and cold, a place no parent wants to be in. Her hand rests lightly on the crib's edge, her fingers grazing her son's cozy blanket. With struggle, his small chest rises and falls, and every breath is a whispered cry for strength. With his arms folded securely across his chest, Bilal stands a few steps away, close to the glass. His thoughts are disconnected from the outside world as he gazes out at the distant flashing city lights. His face displays a mix of dread and resolve, and his mind is racing as he takes in the circumstances. His face softens as he looks back at the crib and sees Shaeeda. He understands she's keeping herself together for their son despite the fact that she appears so frail and little. A nurse with a clipboard enters as the door creaks open. She walks softly, as though she doesn't want to upset the delicate emotional equilibrium in the space. Bilal stands up, his body tense with expectation, and Shaeeda looks up, her eyes demanding answers. The nurse smiles kindly but doesn't say much, just that the doctor will be there shortly with updates. When the nurse exits, the room becomes quiet once more. As Shaeeda wipes away a tear that has escaped despite her best efforts to be strong, her hand shakes. After noticing, Bilal approaches her and bends down to hold her hands. As a reminder that they are all in this together, his presence grounds them. Shaeeda's thoughts stray to better days as they sit in silence. Her mind is filled with memories of arranging the nursery. The gentle pastel hues, the small giraffe piece of art that Bilal insisted on hanging upside down for artistic flair, and the way they had shared laughter while picturing their unborn child bringing happiness to the space. The memory is clear, and for a brief instant it calms her. Both of them are brought back to the present by the sound of the door opening. With a composed yet solemn face, the doctor intervenes, clutching a tablet. In preparation for the news, Shaeeda and Bilal stand side by side with their hands clasped together. "Mr. and Mrs. Haziz," the doctor says in a calm, businesslike voice. "We've finished a number of tests. There is a little infection in your son. We've detected it early, and it's not unusual in infants. He should fully recover after a few days of medication." Shaeeda lets out a gasp, bringing her palm to her mouth as tears fall from relief this time. Bilal shuts his eyes for a moment, letting go of a breath he was unaware he had been holding. They express their sincere gratitude to the doctor in words they can hardly comprehend. That evening, Shaeeda and Bilal sit next to their son's cot after the initial emotional storm has passed. The once overpowering monitor beeps have become a comforting cadence of life, and the room feels warmer. Their son's small hand peeks out from under the cover as he sleeps soundly. Shaeeda eventually lets her body relax as she rests her head on Bilal's shoulder. She whispers he's a fighter, in a quiet but determined voice. Bilal puts his arm around her and gives her a gentle kiss on the temple. His voice is calm and proud as he responds, just like his mom. The family is shown in their silent moment of victory as the camera pans out. A lamp close by casts a gentle, golden warmth over the landscape, which stands in sharp contrast to the earlier gloom of terror. They sit together as a family, joined not only by blood but also by resiliency, united by love and fortified by the hardship they have faced. This gossip is over. If you liked the video, then give your opinion in the comment box and stay with us by subscribing the channel. Thank you.